Harder.
Are you gonna be beside me?
Probably not. I mean, I was doing that for a while, but then you can't get both, because I have to be close enough with the camera to where it gets only one
Oh, and
person.
then respect to mine.
Yeah, and then like if I pull it too far back, then it doesn't pick up the audio.
Yeah.
So that's basically what it is. Okay, so what is your name and where are you from?
My name's Henry, and I'm from Brooklyn.
So what can you tell us about Brooklyn?
Well, I grew up there. It's like I spent my whole childhood there, and it's really all I know.
What are some good places to visit in Brooklyn, if you don't mind me asking?
I think Prospect Park is like the crown jewel of Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Honestly, there's nowhere like else I'd rather be like in the entire world.
So I see you got there. What is that, a toy? What is that?
And I found it on the street,
Really?
and I was like, I made it my goal to see if I could give it to someone by the end of the night.
Oh, you found it today?
I found it today. I didn't buy it.
Oh, wow. Okay. So how long are you gonna stay out here for?
I don't know. My mom's out at her boat, so
Uh-huh.
it's just me tonight. But
Yeah.
I plan to come home pretty late though.
Okay. So hopefully you will find someone by the end of the night.
That's the goal.
So tell me something. You are from Brooklyn. What's the difference between Brooklyn and Manhattan, first of all?
I always tell my friends this is that like the difference between the boroughs, it's like almost like a different breed.
Is it?
I mean, not only is there a lot more zeros, but there's something more homely about Brooklyn.
So it gives you that hometown feel,
Yeah.
that local feel that Manhattan is perhaps lacking.
Yeah, it's not lacking. Well, it's not lacking. It just comes in a different form.
Oh, does it? So you still see like the advantages of being in Manhattan.
Yeah. Oh yeah, cause my dad lives out here.
Oh, okay. So you're back and forth.
Yeah, he's on First Ave.
Okay. So what do you like better, Brooklyn or Manhattan?
I like Brooklyn. I've been there way too long not to like it more.
Yeah. All right. Now, what are some common misconceptions about New Yorkers? I hear a lot of people say New Yorkers are rude, they're aggressive. What is the real story here?
I don't really got too much to say about it, but I know when I'm visiting other places, I feel resented because like it seems like there's
Discrimination?
yeah, it ain't discrimination in the way that like by my skin or like skin or like gender or whatever. It's like the type of like not understanding.
Uh-huh. So
Like-
they don't try to understand you.
Yeah, just not understanding like what it means to like visit and appreciate a place.
Yeah. Now let me ask you this. There's a lot of people leaving New York. Do you know people who have left and where have they gone?
Well, most of my friends have escaped because they wanna go to like they all moved upstate for COVID. You know,
That was it?
and that's the only reason I've heard people leave.
Yeah. If you were in New York, where would you be?
New York City,
Yeah. Or New York State?
New York City.
Yeah. Because a lot of people, they want to go to Florida, they want to go somewhere else. Where would you rather be? I had a guy yesterday who told me he would rather be in Italy. So where would you rather be?
I think the Catskills.
Catskills?
That would be the move right now.
Yeah. Are you a big skier?
I'm not a skier. It's the walks are real nice. Like like the endless forest.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever been to the Catskills. What can you tell us about the Catskills?
It's just that's the one thing I miss from Brooklyn is that the park has like nice trails and stuff, but it's something about how large the forests are in the Catskills. Like how I could literally disappear in them if I wanted to.
Do you go there mostly during the day or at night too?
I mean, on the walks,
Yeah.
the Catskills.
Yeah.
I usually keep it during the day because it's easier to find my way back home. But
Yeah. No, I would imagine like you could see the stars and all that.
I don't know, but it's hard to see the floor of the forest
Yeah.
because the trees are blocking.
I get you.
But yeah, being like raptured, almost feeling like being raptured by the canopy.
Uh-huh.
Something.
Now let me just tell you this. If you want to skip any questions, just say skip. What would you want if I gave you 3 wishes?
That's hard. I guess.
You want to skip that one?
Yeah, that's
All
that's
right,
a
peer
tough one.
pressure. What have you been peer pressured into, if anything? Drinking, doing drugs,
Well,
smoking,
not only
anything?
that, but I've been peer pressured into treating others badly
Bullying people.
Yeah.
That's the first time I got that answer, but I think it's a very valid answer, and I think it happens a
I
lot.
think I succumb to that pressure like almost every single day.
Really?
Yeah.
How do you cope with that?
I don't. I let it take control because it feels good.
So you just bully people?
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird how like when you're amongst these like people and you're in a group,
Uh-huh.
how like
Turns you into animals.
like the you know Lord of the Flies.
Yeah.
It's like how when I'm amongst, it's almost like we become
Really?
just some other force, and we like unite in like the worst way.
That is very sad because you struck me as a very nice person, and it's very unfortunate that peer pressure has turned you into something else.
Yeah.
So it's definitely something that needs to be addressed.
How,
Now,
Oh.
go ahead, sorry.
how do you address stuff like that?
I'd say find a whole new set of friends if I was you. I mean,
it-
find people who are like you,
But it
people who
doesn't-
don't want to start trouble for no reason.
Because it doesn't change.
Yeah.
Everyone's always just ragging on each other for some
Really?
reason.
Well, maybe I think that'll change as you get older.
That's what I hope. That's
Yeah,
what my mom
definitely.
tells me.
And what I've noticed is a lot of people who were bullies when they were younger, when they grow up, they kind of get away from that. And some of them may even turn into like good people, who are contributing to the community, who are helping other people out. I mean, I had another guy here. I was doing an interview of him, and he grew up in juvenile detention, and he kind of tried to turn his life around, and now he is teaching young people self-defense. So he is trying to give back to the community. Not only is he not bullying people, he is trying to contribute something instead of take something away.
Because I've never been put in like a group like dynamic where I've been incentivized to like uplift people.
You'll get your chance.
I know.
You will get your calling, and you will get your chance, and I think you'll be very good at it.
I just hope it's coming soon.
Yeah, you just got to be patient. When you're young, time goes by really slow, but once you get older, it starts going a lot quicker. And I think the older you get, the more of a sense of who you are. You'll sort of feel who you are and know who you are. And then at that time, you're gonna do things that fall in line with your own values and morals. Now, are you a student right now?
I'm a student, yes.
What grade are you in?
I'm a sophomore at the moment.
How's that going for you?
It's going good. I'm struggling a bit.
Are the classrooms open? Are you in the classrooms now?
No,
They're shut down.
I'm full remote right now.
Yeah. How's that going for you? Walk us through. Walk through some of these old people who are watching this video. What is the new learning mode looking like? Are you doing it through computer? How does it work?
Well, it's just a lot of waiting and like these empty Zoom calls,
Uh huh.
and it's just a lot of silence.
Yeah.
Because when you try to transition, you're
Uh-huh.
trying to collide these two ideas about being at home and going to school.
Yeah. So you're not coping with it.
It's not that I'm not coping. It just feels kind of suffocating. And I know that's dramatic, but
No, I'm getting that response from a lot of people.
yeah.
Because a lot of my guests have been high school students as well, and they're saying something very similar. And you asked me before, what's the point of this video? I think you can watch some of the other videos and say, oh wow, I'm not the only one. You see what I'm saying? You're not the only one who's feeling that way, and it kind of gives you this feeling, oh, we're all going through this struggle together.
Yeah.
What have been some game changers for you in your life? What has happened in your life where for you to change your lifestyle? Ever happened to you?
Well, lately I've been taking people around me for granted. I kind of look through how much they care about me, and I kind of ignore them because I don't understand how to reciprocate.
Yeah. How did you spend your Thanksgiving, by the way, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, we had like a nice outdoor thing. Me and like some family friends. It was me, my mom, and then her people.
So you're keeping it safe.
Yeah, we kept it safe. Yeah.
How important is marriage to you?
I wouldn't know. 'Cause,
So it's not on your bucket list.
nah, not really.
It's not a priority for you.
I haven't got that craving for like stability yet.
Yeah. Ancestry, how important is that to you? A lot of people now are spitting in a cup and then sending it to some website, and then that website tells them where they came from, where their ancestors came from, and all that stuff. Is that important to you or not?
I've never had a desire to know about where I've come from.
So it's not important to you.
Yeah, no.
You come to this park often?
Only when my friends are here.
Let me ask you something. What is the if not this park, then anywhere? What is the weirdest thing? Because a lot of people have come up to me and said weird things or done weird things. What is the weirdest thing someone has said or done to you in this park or anywhere for that
In
matter?
this park.
Yeah. If you got a good story for this park, give me that. If not, then anywhere.
I don't got anything worthy for this video.
Okay, let's skip that one. Do you speak any foreign languages?
I do not. No.
Where have you traveled to? States, countries?
I've been before COVID. I traveled quite often, like at least every year. I've been to Amsterdam, Spain. I've been to California, like little places all over the states to visit family and such.
Any particular location that interests you or stands out that you want to talk about?
I think Amsterdam has really struck a key with me since I've been there. I haven't been able to feel the same way ever since I went.
So that was a game changer for you.
Oh yeah.
How did it change you?
How did it change me?
Yeah.
I don't know. I had a lot of peace
Uh-huh.
when I was there.
Really?
Like a type of peace that I couldn't really describe, and
Wow.
I've been struggling to replicate.
Yeah. You a marijuana fan? Is that why you went there?
No.
You were there for the canals.
Oh yeah, I was. Well, the thing is, I was tiny.
Yeah.
I was awful tiny. It was just.
Oh, it was when you were very young.
Yeah, it was just my
Okay.
dad, my dad,
Yeah.
and my stepmom.
All right. Now let me ask you this: what is the nicest thing someone's done for you? If you can't think of that, then just think of any nice thing that someone's done for you.
That's tough.
You need an example?
Yeah.
All right. I was in Monroe, Louisiana. I went into this Mexican restaurant, San Tomas Mexican restaurant. I pull out my money, right? Because I don't use a wallet. I pull out my money. As you can see, it's easy to drop your money when you're holding it like
Yeah,
that.
it's really easy that way.
I dropped 100.
100.
I dropped 100. And I left. And I forgot about it. Well, you don't know when you drop something, right? So I dropped it. And this guy, the restaurant calls me up that night, but I missed the call because I'm like, I don't know who this guy is, and I didn't answer. I didn't return the call. Calls me back again tomorrow, the next day. He's like, hey man, I think, and I picked up that time, and he's like, hey man, I think you lost something. She tells me to come back to get that 100, and I was like, thank you, and he's like, it was really hard to track me down, and to figure out who the money belonged to. So he said he had to go through the video camera footage to find out who actually dropped that money.
Wow.
And it wasn't even the restaurant that found the money. It was another customer, a little kid, who found the money and gave it back to the restaurant. So I mean, to me, that it was a game changer. It touched my heart and all that. So originally I was someone who was pessimistic. I thought everybody's an a-hole, right? So I used to think that, and then I was like, wow, there's people are really nice.
Yeah, I mean, you got really lucky. A kid picked up your
A
money.
kid, a little kid like this big.
I mean,
Yeah.
he doesn't really know struggle yet.
Yeah. So that happened to me, and that was one of the nicest things that's happened to me. But I don't know if it's the nicest, but has anyone ever done anything nice for you? If you were bullied, someone rescued you, someone came to the rescue, someone helped you out. I was invited to a party once, and the guy who invited me there beat me up at his house. And then I told my friends about it, and 3 of them went to his house, knocked on his door, and was looking to get revenge for me. So that was one of the nicest things that happened to me. And a lot of other things like that happened to me as well.
Damn.
Have you got anything? If not, then we'll skip.
I mean, I remember a friend of mine went to a Chinese place, and I just realized I didn't have any cash on me.
Right.
And that guy just no hesitation, like just threw a 20 down.
Friend of yours?
Yeah, and he said that he wished that people would do the same unto his children,
Yeah.
and that's what his motivation was,
Right.
and that was special to me.
Yeah. So it's kind of like you do something nice for someone, and then the next person hopefully will do something nice for another person, and it'll be like not a vicious cycle, but the opposite of that.
Yeah.
What is a meme?
Me, I think it's